At Integrity Capital, one of the really important things is that you're compensated well for your hard work. We believe in being generous so that you can be generous. In this section, we want to discuss some of the details about the compensation package here. First off, you must know that we have a robust 401k plan where we match up to 4% of every dollar you put in. What I always tell people is please dive in and start investing now so you can reap the benefits later. The power of compound interest in time is on your side. It is really important to us that you feel something is being built for the future, and that is why we offer this wonderful benefit to people who work here. Next is health benefits. We have a very strong plan and want you to know that we will pay anywhere from 50 to 75% of employee-only costs. It is important to us that you are covered should anything happen, or just to make sure you can do regular visits to the doctor. Your health is a priority to us. There are also some other health benefits which will help in areas of televisits and the like. We offer sick pay days, and there are many days which you will eventually see in your handbook that you will have for paid holidays. We want you to be rested so that you can be at your best when working here. Furthermore, as you have longevity here, you will accrue paid time off. Let's now talk about your physical pay. The way you are compensated as a loan associate is by generating sales and closing loan opportunities. To help hedge the time it takes to get ramped up, which is typically 6 months, we offer a draw package. You'll be paid every 2 weeks and will be making around $3,000 to $3,500 a month. This might vary depending on the location and some other factors. The goal here is to give you money so that you can pay the bills and give you peace of mind as you build your book of business. Now you might be asking, how does this draw work? And I'm glad you asked. A draw accrues every pay period as something that will be offset against your commission checks. Let's say it takes you 6 months to get the first commission check, which is $10,000. If you make $3,500 a month, then you will have accrued $21,000 owed to the firm. Your split on that is $10,000 is 55% or $5,500, which is your portion. At this point, you would take the $21,000 minus the $5,500, which is $15,500, which you still owe to the firm. Let's say you close another loan next month that is $30,000. You keep 55%, which is $16,500, and then deduct $19,000, which is the $3,500 for that month's draw, and the $15,500 you accrued already. This now means you owe $2,500 to the firm. Another month goes by and you accrue another $3,500 and close a $20,000 commission check. Again, you keep 55%, which is $11,000, and then deduct $6,000. So you now net out $5,000. And then this goes on and on and on. Let's talk about how your splits work. Per the matrix you see here, if you generate $0 to $150,000 of gross fee income to the firm, you keep 55% of that. If you generate $151,000 to $250,000 of gross fee income to the firm, then you keep 60%. If you generate $251,000 to $375,000 of gross fee income to the firm, you keep 65%. And finally, if you generate $376,000, you get to keep 70%. Now, here's a few little caveats to note below. It needs to be understood that each loan associate is responsible for tracking his or her commissions each period and tracking them on the worksheet that will be provided. Any company-generated lead will automatically deduct 10% from the splits that you see. The commissions reset every year back to zero, except under the condition that you have closed a loan in the same year and you're then paid in the following year. You will still be paid on the year percentage that you closed the loan. A commission is earned by the associate when it is closed, funded, and monies are received by Integrity Capital as it clears the account. You will then be paid on the commission, the payroll, on the payroll after the monies are received. And obviously, this is always subject to being audited at any given time by us or also by you. We just want to be a very open book and clear. Let's look at a potential year one. First thing to note is the way you get paid is a percentage of the loan amount. Let's say, for example, you do a loan for someone who's buying a building for $2 million. They are borrowing 75% of the $2 million, which is $1.5 million. We typically charge around 1% of the loan amount, which would amount to about $15,000 in fee. This is the amount which is the gross fee income to the firm. This is the amount which we apply the splits to. So you'll notice in this sheet, the units closed, which is how many loans you potentially close in a year. The average fee is what we assume you will make gross to the firm per deal. Cumulative fee is total fees generated to the firm. Splits are what you will make. Total to the producer shows a cumulative amount of fees that you would earn based upon your splits. The draw is what we are using as the amount you will make as a base, which is then net against the commissions. Cumulative draw is how the draw accrues and then is paid down against the commission. So you will see this fluctuate up and down. When it is negative, that just means you don't owe us anything and you'll receive the full commission check minus whatever draw you had prior to that last commission check. The cumulative income is a total of production minus the draw. The number you should really focus on is the yearly income. This is the amount you will make in year one as we anticipate it. And by the way, we're being very conservative with this draw amount. Remember, it takes time to build a book, and year one really is a building block, as you will see. Please also note that other producers have made much more, but we'd rather underpromise and then over-deliver. Year two, you should be making around $66,550, as you see, per our conservative estimates. Look at year three. You should be making conservatively around $106,800. By this time, you're really humming along and developing a great career. So you ask, well, what about going forward? I'm glad you asked again. Our conservative estimate is that you should make about $145,000 in year four, $165,000 in year five, and $200,000 in year six. It's important to note that this is really not a get-rich-quick deal. It takes time and hard work to attain the numbers. The beauty is you have the process, the plan, and all the support to get there, and quite frankly, to exceed it. Your responsibility is to really just bring your integrity, your drive, and your attitude to go ahead and make all of this happen to achieve your dream. The sky is the limit.